So it has arrived. A very big box. Been excitedly anticipating the arrival of this. What is it, you ask yourself? Ah, well, this is going to seem a bit strange, but trust me on this one. It is Microsoft Surface. Interesting, really kind of glossy box. I kind of fired up the video just to capture this because I was surprised. I think Apple have probably owned the space on the out-of-box experience in recent years, but really interesting packaging on this, which is kind of worth seeing. In that we kind of got a cutaway here, kind of nice design, and actually there's a little tab. Just pull off, and then that slides out. So nice, super slick. Not like the Nexus 7 where you're kind of fighting to get out of the box. And that was an amusing unboxing experience. So then inside we've got the main Surface box. This is Surface RT, and the box is so bright there it makes the webcam dim. There you go. I ordered keyboard as well, so that kind of comes in a nice little tray. It kind of pops out of there. Interestingly, feels quite a bit like the look. If I bring these two things together, this might be dangerous, but let's try it. But here is an iPad. Cover actually feels kind of very similar. The difference being here, of course, let's do it that way up. Got a keyboard built in, and there's two different versions of the cover. One's got a kind of for the keyboard with moving keys. These are like for those people who are really old like me. You remember the ZX80, ZX81, which had these kind of membrane keyboards. So it's that kind of style in terms of how it looks and feels. I'm probably going to shell out for the Bluetooth keyboard that Microsoft have just introduced as well, as that doubles as a stand. And I like keys that really move. It's my thing. Real keyboards. See, look, like this, real keyboard. That's what I like. So I'm a bit of a Mac guy, and I have been for probably about 7 years or so, and certainly for my main businesses, we're kind of 100% Mac. And Windows 8 has really lured me back, and that caused me to look at the Surface, and I had a play with one, and I actually really liked what I saw. So I thought, I'll give it a try. So inside here is the Surface itself. Again, I'm going to peel around here. So again, there's a little tab that pulls open. Oh, look at this. This is cute. So actually the whole thing, the case pivots open. How cool is that? So I'm blown away by the coolness of the box. It's alright, but it's just interesting that was a bar of CDs, that level of thought has gone in. So this is not Microsoft playing catch up. I think this is Microsoft playing leapfrog here. Fabric, again, very familiar. If you're an iPad user or iPhone user, this kind of indents to put the power in. This feels a lot more solid. I don't know whether you can really kind of pick up there on the webcam. We've got metal sliders pulling the thing in, and the power supply itself feels really, really solid relative to other things that I've used. And I've got look, the beauty of the UK plug, these things. That just slides on there, and then the really interesting power connector. It's obviously on a planet all of its own. But at least I won't get that confused with anything else, I suppose. So that's that piece. The important piece, the bit where all the money went, because I have to say these things are not cheap. It's kind of up there with iPad and laptop prices. And it's kind of interesting there. You can go out and buy a netbook considerably cheaper than you can go out and buy a tablet. But for me, touchscreens, touch interfaces really are the future. Once you've gone down that path, it's very difficult to go back to something that isn't. Peelable plastic shield, which will be very familiar to anybody who's kind of opened recent consumer electronics goods. So that comes out super easily. Very shiny glass screen there, right up to the edge, of course. But the interesting thing, and one of the things I like about this, is the way that you can see there's actual stand kind of built in, so it props itself up on the desk. No funny weird folding leather things required. Hint, hint. And then the keyboard essentially just couples into there, really solid firm kind of clip in, and that's it. So that's the beast, I guess, ready to fire up. And I suppose we now find out what a Mac user does with a Microsoft Surface. But it feels really, really solid, and that was one of the things about when I first handled one. I was just impressed. It felt robust. It felt like something I could use every day and not completely panic about dropping, and I'm sure I wouldn't anyway. But really solid and robust feeling. This is a 64 gig Surface. Interestingly, to kind of scan around the thing, fair bit of connectivity on there, which I liked. All sorts of buttons. So I'm going to go and have a play, and I'm sure in the next few days I shall be blogging about my experiences. Oh, there's more stuff in here as well. So I've even got a little instruction booklet. Oh, busy. So there we go. Microsoft Surface with keyboard. It's arrived. Quite excited. We'll get that fired up.